Incendio. Incendio. Defendo. Glacius. Repulso. Incendio. Defendo. Depulso. Glacius. Levio. Glacius. Defendo. Depulso. That was a close one. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
What do we have here? Revelio.
Get away! You're making this too easy.
Leviosa! Glacius! Incendio. Revelio.
One there. You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Revelio. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Not quite.
Levioso. Descendo. What went on here, I wonder? Revelio. A ladder. That's what I need.
Not quiet enough.
Levioso. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Accio.
Wizards.
Revelio. Incendio. Defendo. Revelio. I don't like the looks of that encampment. Glacial. Defendo. Levioso. Revelio. This is the spot on the map. I best have my wits about me.
How nice.
Confringo.
Impressed?
Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. What will we find in here?
Revelio.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
You do that!
It's punishment to us all who have
Descendo.
every human around.
Confringo. Incendio.
Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Incendio. Depulso.
No!
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Levioso. Depulso. Defender. Two. Revelio.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Revelio.
Rebino, fancy I'll have my own operation worked out.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Confringo.
One less human to worry about.
Descendo.
Are you quite finished?
Confringo. Levioso. Depulso.
Vicious love! Take it does not belong in battle! You really for gardening!
I'll get you for that.
Incendio. Potato. Revelio.
A boiler door. How to open it? Revelio.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
I wonder if I'd really done that.
Was that your best?
Levioso.
You just
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Confringo.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
pitiful. Vegetation is me. This is almost too easy. Don't do that again, I can do this for hours. I won't rest. Pitiful. Truly. Is that it?
Confringo. Incendio.
Run, when we stopped!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio.
I will make you pay. I don't have time for this.
Pity, not quite. Defender.
That was meant for me.
Place it. Defender.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Compulso.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Kill spell clan.
Defender.
Almost.
Place it. Incendio.
I won't rest until you're
Accio. Arrest on momentum. Incendio. Confringo. Descend. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Revelio.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me! Hurry! Before they come! I must get out! Hurry! My wand! Oh, thank Merlin! Thank you!
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known.
After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've never...
Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Now, don't I?
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Back here. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa.
Revelio. Incendio.
This looks like trouble.
Revelio.
One less human. Oh. No!
Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Defendo. Glacius. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Incendio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Defender. Levioso. Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Incendio.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Revelio.
Here, we have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Those the teaching students jinx. You know, it's unforgivable curse. Bear of the nut, the sickle, a galleon.
Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Aloha Mora.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Has the situation with Ranrock's loyalists improved?
I'm afraid not. I fear my brother is only one of many who will have suffered at their hands by the time they move on. If they ever do.
Revelio.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Marvelous. marvelous, isn't it?
Be alert. Ranrock's loyalists are unpredictable and violent.
Revelio.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Could be enough for another instrument.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Levioso. Compulso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Someone there? How not afraid to fight?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Depulso. Revelio.
Not quiet.
Depulso. Defendo. Levioso. Glacius. Depulso.
That was miserable.
Revelio. Revelio.
Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Levioso. Accio.
Bardolph's woolly jumper. I'm not sure what I know. I want to know what really happened.
Revelio.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Revelio.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Badolf? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf! Badolf! Mind yourself beyond our borders. Ranrock's loyalists have taken hold here.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnaby.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I cannot thank you enough. If you could just find a few more, I'd be so very grateful.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.